Level 1. Rhythm.
Whenever you run, so come on, girl, let me take you to another world. You the one that I love to hear no other girl.
Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye. Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you. See, I never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you.
Say it. CCP Tick 4.
Woo!
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, players of all ages? Welcome to another episode of Gaming Treble. How you doing? This is Torrance Hudson, also known as HUD Zero, aka the Ironheart of Xbox, aka the old school gamer, and I want to introduce you to my awesome panel. And to my right is the Samoan brother from another mother, the Neon Samurai, the one that will put you in a chokehold and guaranteed to make you tap out. He's the one and only Tony San Miguel. Oh, yeah, we all have that. Had one of those weeks, man. Oh, jeez, I just want to get rid of it. And, of course, down below, last but certainly, definitely not least, the ladies' man, the overachiever, the one who always goes after the greatest collectibles, the one and only Johnny Elesea. Absolutely. Man, let me tell you something. We have a very, very, very interesting, slow but interesting week. We have, Microsoft making some moves, some very undesirable. Of course, we all know about that. Sony is still trying to put their feelers out. I've been hearing rumors that Sony might be putting some of their games on other consoles, and then of course we also have Nintendo just being Nintendo. I heard they're actually putting out a few more tests, and they're actually signing people up and everything. First comes, first serve, of course, because supposedly there's going to be a new game dealing with their servers. So that's something to look into. Wow. Just another note. This week, Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers is coming out this week. Oh my God! I can't wait. It's coming out, and it's going to be available on Game Pass. It's available for all consoles, of course, but it's on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, you get to try it out. Try it, love it, and of course, if you love it enough, purchase it. That way we can actually get these algorithms and let people know, hey, listen, this game is really awesome. Hey, did you see some of the video for this game? Holy crap, man. Yeah, it looks really, really good. It's like a little bit of Dark Souls with a little bit of I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of the what you call vibes. A little bit of Wulong, a little bit of what's that other game that came out for the PlayStation? What was that game with the girl with the red hair again? Oh my goodness, that's yeah, Heavenly Sword, yeah. little bit of the Heavenly Sword. It's dark and mysterious. The bosses look very sick. And the way they change, and these demon forms is ridiculous. And supposedly, you're actually kind of reborn from feathers or something like that. It's like you're like a reborn soul that actually are here to capture and destroy these souls, these demons. I can't wait. I can't wait until this game comes out. Is there any games that you're guys looking forward to that you might be getting your feelers out that's coming out soon? Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden's coming out pretty soon. Next week. Oh my! We got some games coming out, guys. Oh my gosh! The library is getting bigger and my time is getting smaller. I what was that? The for Ninja Gaiden you talking about? That's right. Bonanza. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, come on. Like right now. Yeah, right now we got a lot of games coming out. The Ghost of Yotai and everything supposedly supposed to be coming out soon, very fairly soon. For the PlayStation, people are already kind of getting their feelers out for Death Stranding 2. My gosh, man, the time for gaming is now, and of course next month, Gamescom. Gamescom is coming, in Germany. It's coming out. It's coming out, so you get to find out more. Maybe some special announcements are going to be coming out. Maybe something. Xbox is going to be there full force, of course, and as well as the other consoles. So we have a lot to look forward to. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm telling you, man. There's too many games. This is the year of the ninja. Everyone's crazy. And also, you got that. And Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out later this year. Wow. It's a wrap, man. My library is ridiculous, and like I said, the time to play these things is just so short. It's like, what do I play next? What do I play next? Holy crap, man! You, you and me both. You and me both. It's ridiculous, man. Storing these things is ridiculous. But But today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about a very, very interesting subject. We're all talking about these games, these wonderful games coming out soon. But what about those games that actually missed the mark, never even came out, due to budget cuts, whatever, who knows? There could be a lot of caveats. The games that got away from us, the games that actually were just about complete, just about, and then gone. It's ridiculous. So we're going to go down a list of some favorites and of course some of our own, the ones that actually really disappointed us, the ones we heard about and said, "Oh, this sounds interesting," and then nothing. So let's talk about a few. How about we go to Mr. Because I know Johnny, you actually had a few that actually really came to mind. There was some that came out for the Super Nintendo that never made it. And these are IPs. These are actually some licensed IPs that just seem to just go, "Hey, this is good. This is a great idea," and then it just never happened. Let's start with one, the simple one. Let's start with one that's very simple. Everyone knows Steven Seagal, right? Steven Seagal, he's right. I don't know. I mean, right now he's not as like big. Yeah, he did. Yeah. But of course, course, when he was younger, he actually had um, a few hits, Under Siege, Hard to Kill, Office of Justice, some amazing hits, And then, of course, in I think the late '90s, they had an idea. Let's make a video game with this guy. Yeah. Wait till you see some of this footage. I mean, you are gonna be like, what? What? Yeah. Yeah. I want to show the folks some of this footage because this footage right here is like, what were you thinking? And then this is we're gonna go into it. We're gonna talk about this one. And holy cow, man! All right, here we go, and you're gonna see for yourself right now. Right, boom, and action. There we go. I want to show you, ladies and gentlemen, what not to do when you make a video game. um, Especially in Game with Seagal. We're gonna fast forward a little bit, show you some of the footage. Okay, take a look. Take a look at this. Okay, what's the first thing that you notice about this? I mean, not just the animation. Look at the background. Yeah, but look at it's generic. And it makes you wonder what were they thinking. Maybe it was just a cash grab, and I think they thought it was a good idea. This is one of the games that got canceled, and probably for a good reason. But one of the main reasons why, and I in my show notes it says that Steven Seagal, I think there was some conflicts of interest. There was conflicts of interest, and also his popularity was on a decline. So it didn't seem to make sense to it didn't wait. Oh, I missed it. Oh yeah, talk about. Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, the squint. It's supposedly this game was supposed to come out. This game was supposed to come out for Super Nintendo and and Genesis, right? But due to licensing and also I think there was a lot of design choices. There was conflict of interest, and of course the decline of Steven Seagal. Um, it just didn't work out, and the game just ultimately got canceled. Sad. 1999, yeah, like literally. No, no, 97, 97 actually, 97. Yeah, 97, 97. Yeah, it was 97. Yeah, but that was Maybe they felt it was cheaper route to go through like a dying system. Maybe. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that game was good. That game was actually fun. Oh, you still have it? Oh, you know what? That game's probably worth money too. That game's probably worth money now too. Thanks to the collectors. Yeah. So don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of it at all. Absolutely not. Another game that actually you should highlight is Highlander. Uh, now, this game was more further along than the Steven Seagal game. Uh, and I think it was supposed to be made by Midway. No, Square Enix. Right? That's a funny thing too. Square Enix out of all companies decided to take on Highlander. They're like okay, that's true. That Yeah, but the thing is though, I mean, knowing Square Enix, you know how much time and effort they actually put into the games. A game like an IP. Yeah, but the IP is big as Highlander. That they want their stuff like now. They want their IP out quickly, and Square Enix is not that kind of company. They take Yeah. So I have a feeling. Yeah, but I have a feeling the main reasons why that the game just didn't go anywhere is just for that reason. It's I think it had something to do with budget. Also design. Conflict of interest again. It's always conflict of interest. I don't understand that. Yeah, yeah. There was a big conflict and stuff like that. So the budget got cut, and then the game ultimately just got canceled. I think I have. I think there's some what we call it some footage I can probably pop up. Yeah, the trailer. Let me pull up that trailer. Um, that's yeah, here's the trailer. Yeah, here it is. 14 years ago, it's supposed to come out for the Xbox 360, also for PlayStation. Yeah. So yeah, let me give you guys a gander on that one. Oh, what a turn of events, though. I mean, it looked pretty polished. From what I saw, it looked good. I don't understand. I don't understand what the heck they were thinking. All right, here we go. Sure, see for yourself. Let's see. Yep. I want to fast forward a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see for yourself. Um, it's looks good. It looks really, really good. Let me see. I'll have you guys take a look at yourselves. Actually, hold on a second. But yeah, man. I mean, just the fact that you see this wonderful, wonderful game. Looking at that, I'm gonna show it to you so you can see it in real time. I mean, take a look. It's wild, man. It looks good. Um, but well, actually, well, I think yeah, but here's the thing. It looks more like a teaser. Look, they only show concepts. They didn't really show anything else. See, there you go. Highlander, you know, PlayStation 3, PC, games for Windows. Yeah, uh, it was the Atari 5200. No, it came up for the wait, what was it? This is 20, no, 2600. No, was it the 7800? Wasn't it 7800 that came out? Um, yeah, cause no, I don't. I mean, it's yeah, it was. This one right here, I think was supposed to be a original. It was supposed to be an original story. It was an original story. Basically, because it was dealing with other of the mortals. And there wasn't going to be anything tied into any of the movies. But then again, I think it was around the time that the movie was coming out. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, 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 man, no, no, you, yeah, yeah, it would. It certainly would. It would be a joke. It would be a joke all the way to the movie theater, and people would be like, "Listen, can I have my money back?" As a matter of fact, no, they will actually give you free tickets. You walk to the door and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, you want to see this new highlighted movie with Steven Seagal? Here you go. Absolutely, free ticket. Yes, free ticket for every pop, free ticket for every bucket of popcorn that you buy, and then you get a free ticket to actually see Steven Seagal's highlighted movie. It would be like a giveaway. It would certainly would. And then you have the reviewers and everything at the booth saying, "Listen, hey guys, what do you think about this horrible movie?" And he's like, "Oh, this movie sucks. it was horrible. Holy crap!" You know. Oh, see, Cisco Eber gave it 1 star. Oh man. So absolutely, it was trash. It was trash. All right. So anyway, and yeah, and then of course, and Snoop Dogg, my man, Snoopy Doo. Listen, man, he actually, man, my man. Yeah, he was gonna bring out a game also. It was called Back. It really was. Uh, mm, yep. Yeah, I got some footage. I got some footage over here already. And oh, oh, let me see. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What the heck? Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I'll show the chat. Oh, jeez. I'll show the chat. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, this, my gosh, man. Do you really want to tell people, show people that, I won't go there. Oh, you are. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. All right. Let's see. Hey, listen, you know what? If you get paid to getting your head sliced off, I'm pretty sure that, that, well, I don't know. I don't think you'll get a money back guarantee after that one. Most likely not. You know, but let me see. I'm trying to pull it up. All right. In the meantime, let's talk about Snoop. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I want to show everybody this footage that that I'm pulling up right here. And trust me when I say this. I wish that this game actually would still came into fruition because come on, man, it's just it's freaking amazing, bro. Yeah, here it is right here. Share it right here so you can see it for yourself. And boom, here we go. No, no, yeah, there's no music, no nothing like that. But you can see for yourself that Snoop is actually talking about John Singleton. Yep. So here it is. Now here's the thing. Do you get GTA GTA San Andreas vibes for this? Dude, see that was their first mistake. I feel like this game could have gotten more vibes, better vibes if they actually went a different angle. See, look, even that character right there, he looks, yo, he looks like CJ. Yo, I don't know about copyright infringement or anything like that, but he looks just like him, man. And I'm like, and I'm so I'm, what I even the gameplay, everything about it just screams. It just screams GTA San Andreas. You know? No, 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 no. I would say that he would have made he would have made a number one better story. Story would have been great. But Midway should have known better. They actually should have taken a different route. And they looks like they were kind of edging off of assets from Rockstar's, gem game. They were it was just borderline, at that point where seriously, I think Rockstar could have easily just filed a lawsuit. They could have easily just said, "Oh no, you're taking our assets, blah 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 blah." And this is around the same time that GTA San Andreas came out. Yeah, San Andreas came out. So right, right, right. Uh, well, it was unfortunate, and see, this is the reason why when it comes to hey Dorian, how you doing, buddy? Hey, yeah, Dorian's in the chat, my man. Yeah, he says it looks like GTA. Oh yeah, exactly that's my point. It looks just like GTA, and I feel like that's where it edges off on. Where a game looks similar to what we already played. There could be conflicts of interest. Certain IPs and everything wasn't going in the direction that either the licensee or the developer actually is going. It could be like a corporation thing, funding, all that stuff, man, factors in. And that is so frustrating, especially when it comes to games that we were looking forward to. Now, I am actually going to go down a wonderful list of games that that we actually heard about, probably were excited about, but probably didn't come out because of controversy. Could be because the game was a little too much, too extreme, or it could just be that the game just wasn't picking enough, or didn't work well behind the scenes. Because of course play testers probably said the game sucks. So let's start with a fun one. Um, Everyone remembers the awesome trailer that came out. I believe it was like in what was it, the OG Xbox days. They were gonna bring out a StarCraft action game called StarCraft Ghost. StarCraft Ghost looked so good and looked so polished at that time. People were excited about it. But for some odd reason, whether it could be Blizzard, it could be anything, something went wrong. I think it had something to do with scheduling conflicts or whatever it was. It just did not come to fruition. So I'm actually going to show you just a little bit of footage as we talk about this. And we're definitely going to discuss this one because this is a game that I'm very, very disappointed that it never showed up, never came out. And yeah, we gotta talk about this one. But everyone's heard about it, right? You saw some footage. I'm gonna share it with you guys really fast. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the footage. But yeah, man. Look at this. Look at that. You can actually be able to become stealth and stuff like that. You have sneaking. Yeah. Courtesy to IGN, of course. IGN, this is way back. This is actually IGN.com. IGN.com days, yeah. But look at that. Wow. You know, I mean, yeah. Look at this, man. I mean, first, yes. Oh, yes. Love that game. Lost Planet. But look at that. You can be able to you could be able to scan certain enemies and stuff like that. And hey, look at that. Look at that. Oh man, that looks so good. That looks so good, man. Um, hey, look at that. Yeah. What's cool about that? As you can tell in the footage, that can be able to mark your enemies just like you would like if it was the top down RTS, but you actually and you have them in the background, but you're still doing the stealth thing. So you're basically doing all the stealth and the shooting and all that stuff, and you can be able to turn yourself invisible and all that. But you also have your units. And your units and everything, you can be able to kind of pinpoint exactly where you want them to aim, and you still do all those other elements from the StarCraft games. Dude, are you kidding me? Why? Why would you cancel? Why would you cancel something like that? That makes no sense. Yeah. You know what? It's not a waste of time, a waste of money if you actually market it right. If you market it right, you actually get people to say, hey, I think this is worth it. But we got the technology, we got the tech now. Even when Unreal Engine 4 was actually introduced, they could have actually went out there and put out some amazing awesome games. Oh, it had the RoboCop lock on. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I think I saw the footage in your background. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm playing RoboCop in the background. Yes, absolutely, and the game is still freaking amazing, and I can't wait to play. Yeah, yeah, unfinished business and everything, and also there's also the DLC. There's probably this full DLC that actually came out too, and I wanted to download that also. Um, but yeah, that's one game. Another cool game that I wanted to talk about. That actually did show a concept, and I thought the game was complete because it even did a demo on the PlayStation 3. And I think you know exactly what game. Yes, yes. And you know what, fans? I'm pretty sure you guys actually know too. And I'm actually going to show this footage and everything, and I want you to cry those tears because it's a game that I wish they would have just gone with it, man. Um, yes. As a matter of fact, if you kept the demo on your hard drive, if you kept the demo, you can still play it to this day. And if you erase it, you were never giving it back. And we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, oh, Silent Hill. I so so damn sad, man. So I don't understand. I don't understand why they decided to just yeah. The demo was polished. The demo was polished. It was scary. It was eerie. It was freaky. And it felt like you were in a time loop, but not quite. And then you're seeing all these different things moving. You look through doors slamming. Bro, it was just. And look, my man, Norman Reedus. How are you kidding me? He was on board. And this is before Death Stranding. This is before Death Stranding. Death Stranding wasn't even was like a twinkle in his eye. Exactly. But Norman Reedus and everything liked his style, and that's the reason why Norman Reedus just kind of stuck with him when it came to making games. And he said, you know what, I'm on board. I want to be in the next game, and lo and behold, Death Stranding was born. So, but what do you think, man? I mean, I always give you guys give me your thoughts about. Oh, I know. Yeah, Hardy. Yeah. Let's talk about the new blood, Tony. Oh yeah, Tony. You know, I know you kind of dig stuff like that. You dig games that are like this. This is your vibe, and just to see a game like that, they actually had a concept that looked beautiful and a demo that was just like almost flawlessly perfect, and then all of a sudden they just gets taken away from us. Now, how do you feel about that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know that Silent Hill is coming out. With a new one for that's actually like the more of the yeah Japanese horror, which is actually not is in the same era, but not the same location. Um, and it's No one Leeds was going to play as the protagonist in this game, man. That would have been an interesting concept, but it's something that just never will be. And I think it has something to do with conflict of interest, Konami not willing to cooperate with their IP, I guess. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's oh yeah, 14. Yeah, between there, and yeah. See, no, I think what happened was that I think the CEO stepped down, and then the new younger CEO kind of stepped in and actually reorganized the whole entire company. And then they said they closed down all the pachinko locations or something like that, and then they reinvested all their money back into software. And so games like Contra, all their IPs, Contra, Silent Hill, Castlevania. Yes. They finally started to slowly get their stride back. Operation Galuga, Contra, Operation Galuga and everything was like a huge step in the right direction. Yes, and of course the compilation, Gradius, Gradius. That's right, and it has an unreleased Salamander 3, aka Life Force. Life Force. Yes. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps every single time I actually hear about this game. God, it's just like it's crazy. But getting back, oh, that's right. You get the arcade. Yeah, remake of the arcade version. Right. Really awesome. And it's but of course, alas, only in our memories we shall see these things reborn. And I just wish they would actually be able to revisit it again. But you know what? We got the remasters of Silent Hill 2 and I think the first Silent Hill 2, right? And then I think I think yeah, they're gonna be back from that. Yeah. So that's something to look forward to also. Um, Next game. This should be a fun one. Everyone's a Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars fan, this is one that's going to kick you straight in the nuts. Um, and how could I put this lightly? I was looking forward to this game ever since they showed the trailer, and I said, "Oh, because I liked the first one and I like the second one." Star Wars Battlefront, fantastic game. Listen, the Xbox, the OG Xbox, had the online capabilities. Had the online capabilities. You could be able to play with your friends and stuff like that online. Come on, it had all these factions that you could play with. Holy crap, man! The game was amazing. And it's still, and you know what? To this very day, it's still amazing. It's without the online, unfortunately. But still, it's amazing. It's backwards compatible also for the Xbox One and also the Xbox Series. So if you have the original disc, you can still play those games. But the sequel that never happened. Oh my gosh! Why? Why did they do this to us? I'm gonna share this with you guys. I don't, man. I'm so mad. I am so irate that this game just never happened. It just never happened. There's going to be more factions. Look at this. There will be more factions. There's going to be more everything, and it was right there in our fingertips for Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. This was going to be like one of the first Battlefronts and everything that came out for the 360. And actually no, it's the second one. And it never happened. Never happened. You know, and here's some reasons. I want to pull them up for you right now. And the reasons are stupid. Let's just put it to you this way. Number one, budget cost. There was a conflict between LucasArts and Disney because Disney, it was just right there on the cusp when Disney was about to buy the rights to the LucasArts IPs. That means Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and everything that LucasArts owns. Because of that deal, Star Wars Battlefront III literally got caught in limbo. In other words, it didn't go forward. It didn't go forward at all, just because of that, because the deal wasn't closed yet, and they weren't sure exactly where it was going to go until this deal had. So they halted all production of every single game that was supposedly going to be in development at that time. And Battlefront, like Star Wars 13, exactly. That's another one. And I'm going to show you footage of that one too. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just post it to that one also. And this is exactly the problems that actually happen when it comes to IPs that were like just almost at the finish line. They showed the trailer, they had the dates, they had the consoles, they had everything set. Everything was set. And then, poof, gone. It's frustrating as a gamer, especially when it comes to great games and great IPs that actually are going to get a potential sequel, which is the reason why a lot of sequels right now are so hard to come by. And also, just to kind of give you like inside baseball, a lot of the companies don't want to take risks on sequels because of the first IP. The first IP didn't really hit the numbers. They don't want to take the risk to go for the second. It always tends to happen because everyone's like, "Oh, I want this game to get a sequel," and the developers are like, "Well, you did my first one. Where were you when the first one was here? What? How come you didn't push it when the first one came?" And that's exactly what happens. Such as Overdrive and everything, they actually got, that could have got a sequel. That didn't happen. Why? Once again, production limbo. They were like, oh, well, Microsoft owns the IP. They're not going to get rid of the IP because they own it. They own the marketing rights. Sony actually owns the developer. They actually have the Insomniac, and then you have the game. The game's not going anywhere. Now it's split down the middle, and it's not going to go either way. So you're not going to see Sunset Overdrive on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, and you're not going to see a sequel because Microsoft actually owns the marketing rights. Oh, what a Wilson Web we read. Alright, so yeah, let's talk about 1313. That's another sad case right there. Oh boy. Now wait till you see the footage in this one. Let me pause that one. You guys, I'm pretty sure you saw the footage already, right? You actually, have you guys actually seen the actual footage of Star Wars 1313? Yeah. All right. Tony, you too? Oh, you did? Okay, so I have it on the screen right now, so you can see. No, this is the trailer. I actually got a chance to see a live. Yeah, I actually saw the live gameplay when I worked for GameStop. I actually went over to Texas and stuff like that, and they actually had a live gameplay thing. So they showed this footage and everything. It actually was in real time and stuff like that, and they were shooting and all that stuff, and things were exploding and doors were opening, and you jump into the next ship. Look at that! All that stuff was going on. Holy cow, man! And yeah, No lightsabers, none of that stuff. It was all about bounty hunters. Blasters, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No lightsabers, none of the Force, none of that stuff. Especially dealing with bounty hunters and smugglers and all that stuff. That's all it was about. What? What a sad state of affairs. So, why? Why? Why do they not? Oh, hey, Carla, how you doing? Oh no, you know what? Yes, I know Disney. I know Disney back then. Disney at that time. Let's all be just think about. Disney at that time was like really starting to get into the tyrant phase. Let's just put it that way. They were buying up IPs like crazy. They bought Pixar. They bought Pixar. They oh, Carla says hi, by the way. Carla, how you doing, Carla? Hi. Yeah, she's actually sitting in the chat right now. The what do you call it? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the IPs that they were buying up at that time. They bought Pixar. Oh no, yeah, no. Actually, matter of fact, Pixar was actually working with them. They didn't buy them fully yet. At that time, they were actually they didn't fully purchase them yet. But when they fully purchased them, then you started to see them kind of take their stride. With Toy Story series and all that stuff, and all their other Marvel. There you go. Marvel was actually at there. They bought Sesame Street with Jim Henson. They bought all that. So they have Jim Henson with the Muppets and Sesame Street. They bought freaking Fox. Man, seriously. So that now they own the Simpsons. They own the Simpsons now. And so Futurama. They own all that now. It's just it's oh boy. No, they're not. It's just a shadow of itself. And but now not to digress, but you see what happens when big corporations start to get too big for their britches. It actually destroys the fabric of creativity and also the ability to create new IP that people didn't really know about, which is happening to this very day. This is actually fairly relevant because of what's going on right now with Microsoft and all having all these different developers that they actually purchased in these companies that they purchased and just they were just too big for them. And what happens? They say, oh yeah, we're getting profit, but we actually see another fish that we want to buy, but we want to release capital. What do? They release people. They release companies. There's things that were not generating enough money for them, and anything that wasn't generating enough money for them, they kind of let them go, or they cancel projects, or they let people who developers and artists and all that, they let them go. They're expendable. And that's the reason why games like Star Wars 1313 never came to be. That's the reason why Battlefront 3 never came to be. Although future tense, they did bring out a Battlefield game, Star Wars Battlefront, right? But it was a remaster. It was kind of like a remake, a redoing, if you will. That came out online only, I think it was. I mean, they actually did have like a little bit of story elements in there, and then of course Star Wars Battlefront 2 had an actual story in the game. You know, you have different protagonists, and I think where you actually were part of the Empire, and and you were kind of like a rogue in the sense. It's pretty awesome. Let's just put it that way. And then of course you have the online multiplayer. So there you have it. But I guess it's a little give and take. But whatever gave them money, because remember they're making the money from all the microtransactions. Microtransactions was what makes them money. It's just this basically what's going on nowadays, which is the reason why new IPs just kind of just fade away. You know what? I would love to do that. I would love to do that, but the corporations, they have so much money, they will fan snap you. Ah, man. Well, whatever, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Here's one that broke my heart. Xbox was actually partnering with a company that supposedly had worked on some amazing IPs, and it just never came to be. If you remember Scalebound, it did. But Platinum Game, an amazing developer, by the way. You know, indie developer. They still are indie. And they created amazing games like what was it called? What was it? They did Hero One. I think it was Hero 101. I think it was called. 100, 101. Was the 100? Was it 100? 101? The Wii U and yeah, I think it was only yeah. Mm, yeah. So they actually were working with Microsoft, and they were going to come and bring out this amazing game. Now, what I don't understand is well, actually, no, I do understand. There's a lot of politics involved. I mean, they actually, I think it was Phil Spencer that did a few play tests, and the play test wasn't fairly received well. Number one, it was choppy. Number two, they kept on asking for money. Number three, some of the money they were using for their own IPs that we're working on at the time. And of course they like to take long vacations. So the game was actually being delayed. You know, I guess now I guess you can say on purpose because they were taking those funds and they were using them for their own detriment. Um, I can show you some footage right here. Uh, it it looked good. I like the concept. You get to be able to ride your own dragons, different types, and it's supposed to be player. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, twice. Yeah, twice. Two different E3s. One was a trailer, and the other one was more of a gameplay. Yeah. I was looking forward to this game, man. You got bow and arrows, and you got to be able to climb on top of this thing, and you can fly your dragons, and dude, come on, man. Look at this, man. Look at this footage. Look at this. It's amazing. You know what? The road not taken. And believe it or not, they mention that they wanted to resurrect this IP somehow if Microsoft would or I think he said something. I mean, there was a lot of bureaucracy going on. Like he's like free Scalebound. I want Scalebound. He wants the IP back. Basically, Microsoft owns that. Yeah, Microsoft owns the IP, but the game itself, is basically it's still in their hands. They still have it. As of late, you probably will never ever see this get resurrected ever again. Hell, let's just put it this way. I don't even know if they're gonna even think about getting any new IPs at all. I mean, I hate to say this, I mean, the games that they actually announced over at this past, that's yeah, he's right. He's right. No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. And I, it's just, I don't understand it. I mean, I just hate when companies like to, uh, just wants to hold on to things just because it doesn't fit their margins. It's not hitting them right in the wallets. You know what I mean? And this is exactly the reason why that you don't see amazing games come out. You know, at certain times and certain sequels and certain I don't know. There could be a lot of things factoring in. And now here you go. You got this game that's going to be sitting in limbo. You will never see unless somebody decides to dump it, and you could probably get a what do you call it, certain render. Where they make it available on PC. Whatever. Get like a demo build or whatever, so you can play it on your own. I don't know. Somebody will do it. Listen, if you guys, yeah, well, Microsoft owns the IP, but they don't. The problem is that the assets and all that stuff is still in Platinum Games' hands. So the IP is there, the name alone is there, but the assets are still in Platinum Games' hands. So, but the only problem is that they can't use the Scalebound name. you know, but you know what? They should make it. Don't call it Scalebound. Call it something else. Call it Dragon Rider, that thing, or whatever, or I don't know. Yes, but oh well, I don't know. I'm just infuriated when it comes to certain games, certain IPs just not hitting, man. Just not coming out just because of stupid red tape and garbage. It burns me up. Oh yeah. Go on ahead, Johnny. You got the floor is yours. No. Oh. Well, me personally, I'm getting a lot of like I said, once again, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was actually one of those games that pretty much influenced a lot of different types of games. I think Saints Row, the first game, was the closest that you can get to a GTA game that actually got released. And then when you look at this game, this is Vegas, it has a lot of similarities. And correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny. If you actually the Ballad of Gay Tony, I'm getting those vibes. Where dance part. So I'm getting a lot of those vibes because you go into the club and everything, you dance, you get reputation, all that stuff. I'm seeing that, and also the gambling, but the gambling, that's like hard, right? Exactly. No, no, not getting jobs. No, no. But that's new. Right, right. So, but other than that, the gameplay looks very interesting. And maybe for but the reasons obviously you were mentioning, is because one, budget cuts, and the two, I think Brisbane was going through some stuff. Uh, bankruptcy, yeah, yeah, mm. Yeah. Mm. What? What? Hold on. Oh yeah, you're up loud. You talk. Yeah, you fine. Yeah, your level's pretty high. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Well, oh, anything she saying she can't hear Johnny either. What? Are we having these issues again? Are we having these issues again? No. Okay. Well, no, but you're on. I mean, literally, you guys are on. Yeah, he's like, how weird is that? But wait a minute. No, but don't make a game. Hey, oh, great. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you, mommy. They heard us before, but now you can't. Now they can't. So I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on a second. Give me a minute, and I will actually fix all this because this doesn't make sense. Why you're yeah. I love you guys for this. I love you guys for this. It's amazing. So yeah. So guys, keep on talking. I think so until I fix these levels. Uh, yeah. Johnny. Yeah. Hold. Yep. Hold. There you go. Okay. Okay. Sharing. Okay, that's up. Volume is up. Volume is up here. Okay. That's fine. That's up. Okay. All right. Is anything else on? No. Music? Nothing on? Okay. Oh! Well, thank you. We appreciate that. All right, hold on. All right. How about now? Can you, all right, so we're talking now. Can you hear us? Yeah, just let us know anything if you actually hear. Just a little bit of delay. I can't hear Johnny or Tom. What? What? What is going on? You okay? Yeah, the levels are fine. The levels I can only hear I can only hear you. Why is it that you can only hear me? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and all right. How about now? Can you hear me now? Same? Same. Okay. Johnny, can you say hello? Yes. Okay. 1 second. Let me just fix something here. Da, 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 da. Again, torrents only. All right. You know what? Little hiccup. No big deal. But was this the problem before, or did it just happen? You think it just happened, right? Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel. Okay. How about now? Hold on. Okay. Let me. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Can you hear? Can you hear now? Can you hear me now? Hold on. Just go. Let us know. Let's see. Music volume is low or off. No. 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 Volume is up. Volume is up. You know what? I really have to figure out what. Yeah. Because last week we didn't have this problem. Last week we did not have this problem at all. Okay. Let's see. All right. Uh, they they text. I can comment. That's the only communication I have with them through the text. But you can't hear through the volume. Yeah, exactly. Nothing's going on. All right. No, 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 no. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's impossible. I don't think so. All right. So let me. I'm going to my YouTube channel. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. 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 He's like, you can't be talking about that, sir. You can't be talking about that, sir. You can't be talking about that, man. All right. Let me see. Did they? Yeah. Talk about that. Who's here? All right. Let me see. Let's see. Ah. Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's another one. Yeah, Capcom Fighting. That was a game. That was a game that I really wish they could have. They didn't touch because I was actually very interested in how they. I think don't correct me if I'm wrong, but the concept I saw that they would use for the Tekken Capcom versus Tekken or for that they came out for the yeah. Hold on a second. I think it was Capcom yes, it was actually Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah, yeah. It seems like the same concept, except they're dealing with like getting keys and stuff like that. So yeah, yes, yes. Um, why? Ah, no, no. All right. I know what the issue is. It's actually it's not even the algorithms. It's nothing to do with um nothing to do with any. No, no, no. Seriously? I do. I didn't spill my coffee. I didn't spill my milk. I didn't spill my coffee. None of that stuff. Um, because obviously when it comes down to my brother is not being here, and this tall black adult is not near any of these console panels here. It has nothing to do with that. So no, 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 not at all. All right, hold on. Hold on, really, really fast. I'm actually going to, cause like right, man, it's getting very interesting too. We got some nitty gritties here. Now, Tony, though, when you actually, you have this screen on, right? On the side, you actually are able to see the screen on the side. Like because you usually check it out and everything and see if the video is running and all that stuff. You didn't see any issues at all and anything? Like did you volume or was volume fine at that point? Okay. Yeah. So, but everything is in the green. Why is nobody able to hear you? I I checked, dudes, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I am checking everything, and everything is in the green. Something is completely wrong. Something is completely wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't want to like leave and then start it up again. I don't want to cut the stream off early. May have to if this actually doesn't get resolved. But the thing is that it's something wrong. There's something wrong with the volume on the YouTube side. Because if you're on YouTube right now, if you're on YouTube right now and you can't hear anything, that's a problem. I actually also am checking out another thing too and finding out why that's not working either. I don't know. It's bothering. You know what? I'm pretty sure everybody hates it now. They don't like money. And they don't want to get allergic. Are you kidding me? They probably have an epileptic shock. Uh, hold on a second. Let me see here. I'm home. I'm live. Yeah. Has to measure. Do. Okay. And volume. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Blah blah blah. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Yeah. Nothing. Oh, they're on a delay. Johnny's on the phone. Yeah. I see. Yeah, you know what? But the funny thing is that they got the title screen was working great. Everything else is actually every single level is in the green. When you guys are talking, it's showing, but why is it only showing mine? Why is mine? Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, automatic games, tech management, tech management 101. Yeah, all it is to learn how to get your audio. Okay. You know what? I want to fiddle with one thing. I'm gonna toggle it and see what's going on. Ooh, my God! All right, let's see. Okay. second. Okay, audio application, audio. Boom. Right, source. Okay. Thank you, indeed. All right, go ahead and talk. Audio input capture, application audio capture. Why is it not popping up? Zoom meeting. Oh man, you need. You just need. Bro. Damn you to hell. Let's see. Zoom meeting, Windows, application, audio inputs, capture audio, beta, okay, properties, filters. Properties. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's on Zoom meeting. Zoom meeting is on. I can hear you. You can hear me. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, monitor output. Good. Let's see. All right. Talk again, guys. Me, right? Are we back? Can you talk? All right. Talk again? Yeah. Guys? All right. I think talk again? Guys? Should be. Right? Are we back? Hello? Can you talk? Right? Are we back? Talk again? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm about to, we might have to. Are we back? Yeah, is this true? Talk again? Hello? Yeah. Can you talk? Are we back? Talk again? That's alright. I'm gonna go some stuff out anyway. I'm about to, we might have to. I'm about to, we might have to. Are we back? Yeah, is this true? That's alright. I'm gonna go some stuff out anyway. Okay. Now we're getting it. How about the? Is this true? Okay, let me fix that. Is this true? All right. Now we're getting it. Is it now? Now is it all? Now can you hear? Okay, let me fix that. All right. Now we're getting. Now they're hearing echoing. Now is it all? Now can you hear? See, this is crazy. Okay, let me fix that. Oh my god. All right. Now they're hearing echoing. Now is it all? Oh my god. Okay, now can you? What was that? Oh, that was you. Sound like zombie. Sound like. Oh yeah. I miss Krusty. Krusty's the man. Let's see, audio capture. Oh yeah. What? Say what? Yeah, let him talk. Oh gee. Yes, indeed. Hold on a second. Audio input capture, audio output capture. Mike, 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 Mike. Okay. All right. Zoom meeting, Zoom workplace. All right, talk, guys. No. I hope so. Hold on. Uh, are you talking? Talk. Yeah, keep on talking. Yeah, keep on talking, guys. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh I want I want to kiss. Yes. Turn to dominate this whole conversation. Congratulations. Yes. Hold on. I think so. Let me can I talk again. Talk again. Say something. Yeah. Yes. Okay. 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 Hold on a second. Oh, speaker sample. Wow. He does. He does. And it's crazy, man. Holy crap. Oh my god. What's going on? Let me see what goes. All right. Oh wait, that's why. Okay. All right. So I think. Oh, wait. There's a delay. There's a delay. Delay. That doesn't make any sense. Wow. There's something going on in YouTube. There's something going on. Yeah. It's. I mean, if they can hear me though. That's the thing. I don't understand why that's the case. If they can hear, yeah, but they can't hear you guys. That's the issue. Ah, interesting. Interesting. That is, yeah, road trip. Hold on, let's see. You know what? I can go for that road trip. You know, definitely. Oh wait, hold on a second. Now I'm starting to see some weird fluctuations on my end too. There's weird fluctuations right now. There's something going on. Okay, they can hear you on the phone. Hear you guys on the phone. Yes, but they can't hear you on TVs. What the fuck? What is going on here? This is this is blowing my mind now. Oh my! I just oh sweet Jesus Christ! Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy! All right, you know what? I might have to. I might have to. No, we might have to shut this down early. I mean, yeah. What did he say? Okay. Who just laughed? Who just laughed? Who said let him talk? Who said Mike? You know what? It's this the YouTube algorithms. The YouTube algorithms. Wow. Oh. You know what? Yeah. Okay. So that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't know. Not like that. No way. That's ridiculous. Holy crap, man. Oh, sweet cheese. This is. Uh, who just said I want to kiss at night? Who said, "Oh my God," and who said, "I want to kiss at night"? Oh my God! Going. You are all on a delay, maybe like 5 minutes. Oh yeah. So Dorian's like laughing, just laughs a lot. Yeah, that's a so everyone's hitting on different times. So this is a weird. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're talking about canceled games. We're talking about all this stuff and this kind of nonsense. You know what they're doing? It's those powers that be. It's the ones. See, I knew I should have put my tinfoil hat on. I knew I should have done it. I knew I should have boarded up all my freaking windows. I knew I should have boarded up my doors. I knew I should have dug a freaking 12-foot hole in that thing into my backyard. I knew it. I should have gone beaver hunting and everything a long, long time ago. Damn it! I can't believe this. It's all your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Yes, they're coming for us. They're coming for us all. They're coming for us all. Oh, it's a cookbook. It's a cookbook. Okay. All right, anyway. Um, absolutely. My phone is 10 seconds later. Oh, all right. Tell you what. Let's Yeah. So you know what? Let's start. Let's start wrapping up by actually adding a few more, a few more words. We're talking about King of Fighters. We're talking about Capcom Fighting All Stars. What the hell was that? I just heard. Oh wait, yeah. Um, here's the thing. Um, when it comes to like the King of Fighters game, especially I think it was '94 Reboot. That came out for yeah, but it came out for the here's the thing. It came out for the PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly. But it never came out for Xbox. It got canceled for Xbox. For I think they said because due to bugs that they actually found in the game and it wasn't able to get released. I call BS. Mmm. Interesting. That's wow. That's crazy, man. Hmm. Um, I feel like I don't know what you know what I have a feeling there's just more behind the scenes bureaucracy than anything else because there's no damn way that they would cancel a game just because of bugs because bugs can be easily ironed out. All they had to do was fix the code a little bit and they could actually made the game more playable and brought the game out. But like I said, I call bullshit on this one. I do. Mm-hmm.
Teams. So you couldn't mix up the fighters in different teams. In this version of Real Bout, you can do that. Like you can have Terry, you can have Robert Garcia, you can have Meister and Nui in a team. Unlike the original '94. And so, like, the only way you can be able to play this game is that you got to import the PlayStation 2 version from Japan. That's the only way you'll be able to play. So it was a shame that they decided to cancel this on the original Xbox. I would have loved to test out the online play as well. But yeah, that was this was a shame.
Wow.
Dorian's cheering. He can hear you.
Right.
Oh, Carla can hear you too. Nice.
Oh, I fixed
awesome.
It.
Yeah, I think you fixed
awesome.
it. All right.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Whatever you did,
don't touch anything.
I'm doing
don't touch a single thing.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Okay. See, at the very.
All right. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Great.
Thank you.
From both Dorian and Carla. Nice.
Holy cow.
Thank you both for your help. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Yeah. That's it. I mean, after all this troubleshooting that I've been going through over there in the background.
They're honorary booth members.
Thank you. Absolutely.
They're honorary producers.
Honorary. Exactly. The badge of love and confidence. Absolutely.
Confirmed. All three of us. We're good.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm keeping these settings. If these settings change again, God help me. I will actually get my gear, and we are gonna go all Metal Gear Solid on their asses. I swear to you, it's gonna happen. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a bloodbath. You know.
Oh yeah.
So, but
Oh yeah.
That's when they get Devil May Cry on them, dude.
oh, Devil May Cry. Woo!
Yeah, full on Dante's coming out.
Pull the devil trigger.
Oh,
Yep, my Devil
God.
Trigger's gonna get turned.
Yeah.
I'm a lost son of Sparta.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think we covered pretty much about KOF 94 Rebound on the Xbox and why it was canceled. So.
Let's give Dorian and Carlos a show, man. They hooked us up tonight.
They did. They definitely did though. So I don't know if you guys have any thoughts. I don't know if you guys have any more thoughts on that.
King of Fighters 94 Rebound? No.
Rebound, yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on to something a little more saucy.
Yeah, we already talked about This Is Vegas. You know, I think we covered that already. So
yeah,
I
indeed.
think we're done with that.
There's a few honorable mentions we got to talk about. The one
we didn't even talk about Capcom. Yeah, we didn't even talk about Capcom Fighting All Stars.
Capcom Fighting All Stars. Yeah, that was a game that supposedly was supposed to come out, I believe, in was it 90? No, it was 2000s. It was in the 2000s.
No, 2000. Yeah, I believe it was like 2004 or 2003.
Yeah, and they actually already had artwork and all that stuff ready to go, but for some odd reason, the fighting game community actually got their hands on it. They actually took some play tests, and it didn't test out too well. They claimed that the newer characters didn't play too well. I believe there was 3 characters.
Yeah, there was 3 characters. There was PD.
And only one character. And only one character actually survived, and they actually brought him into other games.
Nice. Thank you, Carla.
Yes. Right. Yes, and yeah, it was ignorant. Yeah, so they moved her to Capcom Fighting Evolutions, and then she was also in Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max, and she's going to be in the upcoming Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
As a DLC character for season past 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you? So I mean, Johnny, you're definitely a fighting game fanatic. You know, I mean, I'm pretty. You love fighting games. You know, I know because I faced you and I played against you and you played against me.
Yeah, we had some good battles throughout the years.
And we're still champions and everything in a few of them. But you know, what do you think? Why? Yeah, well, I mean, we already know why, but if the game did actually eventually come out, do you think it would still fare well, or do you think that the Capcom Fighting Jam, or basically it's called Fighting Evolution? Yeah. Do you think that game would still, hold a candle, to the game that we have currently, or do you think that the ideas that they actually had for that game would have been better with that, with that key system that you actually had to fight 3 key bosses to actually unlock, I guess. That was the storyline. You had to fight 3 key bosses.
Yeah, it also took place in Metro City as well.
Yeah, in Metro City, right? And they said there was something about a bomb that supposedly was supposed to go off.
Right. That's why Mike Hager's in the game, and so is Poison.
Right. I don't know. I mean,
But here's the thing that caught my eye, because I really did like the roster on this game, because you had Akira and Batsu from rival schools. You had Akuma, you had Ryu, you had Chun-Li and Charlie Nash from the Street Fighter series. Yep. You had Dimitri from Darkstalkers in that game.
Yep.
And Hager and Poison from Final Fight. You had Alex from Street Fighter 3, and then you had Strider in the game, which was a surprise figure in the game.
Fair. He's got a plasma sword, dude.
Strider?
And he's fast as hell.
Did you say that's not fair? You said that's not fair?
He'd body half the cast of those games, dude.
Dude, half of the
Strider takes out armies, man. He takes out entire armies.
I know he does. I know, but that's
he
why
body them all, dude.
You think he would body Dimitri? I think Dimitri would give him a fight.
Oh yeah.
No, Dimitri will probably eat his lunch. I think Dimitri.
Listen. Strider destroyed Space Satan, bro.
Yeah.
That's true though. But Dimitri
is a really on Strider.
Vampire. Listen.
He killed Space Dracula, dude.
I know he does, but here's the thing though. That would actually be a good fight between Strider and Dimitri. I mean, we can all agree that would be a good fight.
Oh, it would be a good fight, definitely.
Strider takes it though.
So, maybe Strider with his
Strider takes it though.
With his Ouroboros and everything, and his saber tiger.
Yeah, he just has to keep Dimitri at bay. And if he can do that, then yeah, he would have a chance. He can't let Dimitri get close to him, so always he'll do the midnight flesh. He'll turn him to a female version of him. Drain him.
Exactly.
You don't want that.
What do you do these debates? No, man, I gotta shoot the Sandorian one day.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. But anyways, yeah, and then there was also like 3 original characters, which you said Ignorant, you said Didi was in the game, and Luke. And it's not the Luke from Street Fighter V and Street Fighter 6. This is a completely different Luke. And then you had Death though. And from what I've seen, the game reminds me of Street Fighter EX a bit. So I don't know if the game would have do well for people, but I'm pretty sure there was people out there that would have loved to try out this game. And you have people out there that actually like the Street Fighter EX series. I mean, I know not too many people enjoy the series, but it has its fans. In the middle, where Hager pile drives Alex right through his table in his office, and he took him out right there. And Alex was done. He didn't want no part of Hager after that.
Hager would take out Zangief too.
Of course he would.
Easy. Like I said, he beats up entire towns, bro. Entire towns full of thugs.
Exactly.
These guys fight people one-on-one.
And listen.
Hager was a professional wrestler. That's the reason why. I mean, think about that. He was a professional wrestler turned freaking mayor of the city. And when the city and that thing was actually going to shit, what did he do? He took off his freaking gear.
He took to the streets and started beating up thugs by himself.
And he brought
That's a great mayor.
He brought his pipe with him as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And even worse. No, he's not even worse. Even better. He's wearing his loafers, bro. He's wearing his office loafers. He
just takes off his shirt. That's it. He's still in his work clothes.
Exactly.
He has his pants and he has his freaking loafers. He's kicking ass with his loafers, bro. That's what I'm saying.
And
No, nothing like that. He's like, okay, I'm grabbing you and I'm pile driving you through the pavement. That's pretty much
exactly.
And that's what's so cool.
And if people don't believe me that Hager beat the hell out of Alex, go look up that Street Fighter comic book with Hager versus Alex, and you're gonna see how
dude.
Exactly. You know, and you know what's the biggest mistake Alex did when Hager went into his office and Alex had his feet up on his table, like he's chilling.
He deserved to get apologized.
You do not disrespect Hager like that, especially in his office. That was his big mistake. So he deserved to get power drive through the table.
The only
person walked into my house and somebody was sitting there with their feet up on my table. Yeah, he's getting power drive through it.
Exactly.
I will gorilla press him like the Ultimate Warrior, flip him through my table.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be just as sweaty and shaky too.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Oh boy. For one last thrill, I have to throw this in here and everything, because we're about to.
Sure.
I mean, man, I wish we actually killed like a lot of time in the thing trying to fix it.
Yeah, that interruption killed us.
It did kill us, but there's one game that never got released that actually was on the brink of being released, but unfortunately due to its let's just say controversial and very AO-like gameplay, I would like to introduce a game that looks kind of fun and probably couldn't make it. Listen, they brought out Manhunt. They could have brought this game out. The game was called Thrill Kill.
Yes, I remember that game.
Yes. Thrill Kill was a game that, for some odd reason, never had the opportunity to see the light of day. And what's sad about that is I wish. Let me see if I can actually pull it up here. That this game could have just came out. It really,
The game was supposed to be rated AO. Was that right?
Yes.
It's supposed to be an AO rating.
An AO game. But you know, nowadays, that would not fly.
I'm looking at some of these characters, man. This definitely looks like an AO game.
Yeah.
Wow, look at these outfits.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Pretty gross. But if you go on YouTube, they actually had the endings for these characters, and a lot of those endings are pretty fucked up.
That's true. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I saw a few of them.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
Oh man.
It wouldn't fly, man. Nah, man.
No, it definitely would not have.
That was like a no-go. Not at all. And what's cool about it though is
didn't they use that gameplay of Thrill Kill? They used it for the Wu-Tang game.
Yes,
Wu-Tang game.
In fact, they did. They did.
Okay.
Oh, wow. They used assets from it. It looks like it plays the same.
They did. They took some of the assets from that game, and then they just put the skins of Wu-Tang in there, and that's it.
See, Wu-Tang is for the children. Video games used to be just for children. Wu-Tang's for the children. They ended up in this game.
Listen, I love Wu-Tang. I love Wu-Tang. All right, here you go. I'm going to show you some footage of this disturbing but fascinating game, and I want the crowd to give their best impression of what this game is like.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's wow. You have a guy who's actually has no arms, freaking jumping and doing a freaking Sonya Blade freaking flip, and it's supposed to be like an arena fighter, where you can actually have like 4 other players, and they're all fighting inside this I don't know what you call it.
Looks like an asylum.
Asylum, yeah.
It kind of looks like the Goro stage from Mortal Kombat, minus all the skeletons.
And then you have a guy who has blades for freaking feet.
Oh, jeez. Lord.
Yeah. Bro. I mean, the graphics alone are kind of crude but even the action is kind of like, no. But I wonder though. Look, you have fatalities. Well, kind of fatalities, but you actually can build up a meter, and when your meter gets high enough, and then you can be able to do what you call a thrill kill, and the thrill kill will instantly destroy your opponent. So, it's interesting.
No, there's like this big mutant thing in Thrill Kill. What is that?
Oh, there you go. Oh my, what a game! Now, you know what? I had to, we have to end on that note. But my thing is that a lot of games in the industry, for whatever reasons they may be, they tend to have all of these different elements that actually are completely against them. Devs, they don't have as much power as you think. They actually could be able to put out an idea. They can sit right there, and they're at the boards, and they have all their ideas, and they plaster it, and they pitch. That's the thing. They pitch the ideas because, number one, these things have to be funded. And because these things have to be funded, they can either get a green light, or put it into the back burner, or better yet, they'll probably put it on hold and actually put all of their efforts on what the company that they're actually under, or the publisher that they're under, and create and continue on a game that is a surefire moneymaker, which is actually what a lot of games are actually doing. Like nowadays, you have a lot of free-to-play games that are getting green lights. Why? Because they have what you call microtransactions, things that actually make the game. New outfits, stages, weapon skins, and all that stuff. Call of Duty has that. Sea of Thieves has that. Overwatch has that. The list goes on and on. It's microtransactions. Now, believe it or not, earlier today, I think it was today, one of the developers, I believe it was Ubisoft, they actually said that the reason why that we are so behind, we're behind these first free to play games and all that stuff, because they feel like these transactions, these microtransactions, are what make games more fun. Okay, make it make sense. I don't know about you, but it doesn't make the game more fun to me. Yeah, granted, it's nice to get an outfit or two. You see something cool, you're like, oh, I want to dress up my character with this and that and the other and third, whatever it is. But you have to spend $15, $20, $30, $100. Hell, sometimes they don't even give you the option. They said, listen, you got to get this bundle with all these gems, and then you use the gems to be able to get the outfits. Now, that's underhanded, because you always end up with leftover change. And the leftover change, you don't get jack shit. So you actually have to spend more money on more gems and more jewels and whatever it is, and everything, whatever microcurrency that they actually have to use inside the game to be able to get the next thing. That is some underhanded shit. And I really, personally, that actually kind of hurts me a lot, that these companies right now, that's their MO. That's what they do now. That's the reason why all these... And you know what? That's the reason why I am 150%, no, 200% behind indie games. Why? Indie games are ones that actually are, number one, interesting IPs. Two, games that are actually different, out of the ordinary, out there, but they put their heart behind it. But you know what's sad? Algorithms, which actually ruin them because they don't get the front page. People completely gloss over them. Companies have, they pitch to publishers, and hopefully the publishers and everything will actually pick them up. They have to rely on Kickstarters to actually even get the funding. Dude, there's a game called Exomecha. Listen, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want to listen. This is my pitch, okay? And I hope because I'm actually trying to reach out to these guys and everything. They created Exomecha. Exomecha is a new game that it's like a multiplayer island, multiplayer combat game dealing with mechs and all these weapons and guns and tanks and all that stuff, and it's freaking wild. This game right now has no funding. They are actually right now putting out a Kickstarter, because they're supposed to bring out the game for the Xbox, for Steam, and for for other consoles, hopefully. Problem is, because they even put out a notice that there's not enough people to do testing to make this game, to do the proper testing to bring the game out to the masses, to the masses. So right now they're reaching out to people, and I told them to reach out to us or something like that. You can do marketing materials, whatever you got, and I will actually try to push this game, because this game looks freaking amazing. I want to show you some footage, because they actually put out some footage, and I want you guys to see it. Exomecha, I'm hoping this game doesn't get canceled, because I'll be so upset. I'll be so upset if this game actually does get canceled, because they did show this game at an E3 2000. In 2000, I think it was 2019, 2020, during the Xbox showcase, and I want you guys to give me your opinion. Before we go, I don't understand how companies, could be. I thought that Microsoft was going to pick them up. I thought Microsoft was going to fund them, and it never happened. Oh, let me see if I can actually pull it up right now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I want you guys to see this, because this is man, this frustrates me. I don't get it, man. Here we go. I want you guys to see it too. There we go, right here. Cool. All right, here we go. So you guys can see it for yourself. This game. Look at this game. This was the alpha footage. They actually recently showed some footage lately on the on YouTube, but this is the alpha footage. I want you to see this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Those look nice.
Holy cow, man! Action. You got mechs. You got tanks. You got helicopters. Yeah, of course they're all shot. Look at this. Mech battles. Freaking sky gliders. Weapons. Explosions. And it's all on this island. My God, man. I hope. Look at this. You got a mecha dragon, bro.
Wow.
Can I get a hallelujah? Holy cow.
Hallelujah.
Oh my God. That looks so damn sick.
Yeah.
So damn.
I thought I was done with first-person shooters, man. But that looks wow.
Yeah, man. Dude.
They look pretty good.
Oh man.
Can somebody please answer me this?
Because me and Dorian were talking in the chat about Titanfall, man, and this would have been right up my alley.
I mean,
yeah. Titanfall 3 was canceled too, as well. That's another.
Yeah, I'm still sad about that one.
I don't.
Yeah.
Let's see. Send Tony's info my way. Thank you so much. Carla. All right. No. Well, I mean, just go ahead and just go ahead and put it into the chat.
I did.
Yeah, you probably did. So yeah. Holy crap. This is what I'm talking. This is what gaming is all about. Look at all this discovery, all this amazing games. Exomecha. Remember the name, everybody. Exomecha. That game right there. They are trying to get Kickstarter. They have a Kickstarter already. I think they're starting to pick up Steam. I actually went online. I went to X. I actually did my tweets. I did my retweets. I did all that stuff. I did everything I possibly could on my end. But if you guys are into mechs, if you guys are into tanks, if you guys are into action and explosions and freaking, if you want something that's different, Exomecha will definitely be up your alley. And I'm hoping against hope that these playtests actually happen. And I definitely want to get myself on the list. But right now, we are already at the finishing line, and if you have not done it yet, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this wonderful video, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your pets. I don't care. Just share it, because the algorithms, as they help this channel get boosted up so people can actually visually see our channel. And hopefully we'll get some new phases, and we'll get some new chatters. And of course, if you are just seeing this now, you didn't see it live, my suggestion is that you go ahead and see some of our other videos. Give me your opinions. Listen, your opinions matter. I would love to see what your opinions are. But since we are actually at the end, any final thoughts? Anything else? Any other words of wisdom that you actually come up with before we actually get ourselves out of here?
All I gotta say is I still say Hager would body everybody on that cast. So would Strider. But I also want to draw attention to our listeners, man. Thank you very much for sticking around with us tonight. Even during the tech issues, you hung out, and I really hope you had fun.
Awesome. Yes, indeed. And we actually enjoy our listeners. We love you. Listen, we like criticisms. We love everything. It makes us better. We are all about that. We have open ears and everything, and our thoughts. Listen, we are still a young channel. I think we only did 13 episodes. I guess if I'm looking at it correctly. And we are still hitting our stride. We haven't even hit the ground running yet. But we actually appreciate all of your support. Thank you. With deep down, with the bottom of our hearts.
Definitely.
Yes, absolutely, Johnny.
Also, let me just say my thing before we wrap it up. Yeah, Tony, I do agree with you. Hager and Strider are the best characters in that game, and they would destroy everybody in that roster. But yeah, I want to thank all the people for sticking around. You know, we appreciate your patience. I know we killed off a lot of time, and then there was also some other games we want to discuss. But thank you for sticking by. I really do appreciate it. Also, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe because I really want to do this free giveaway that I'm actually going to be part of. So once we get to our 100 subscribers, then we will definitely reveal what the free giveaway is going to be. So
Yes.
if you haven't done that, so please do that, and also share our channel to everybody else that you know out there, so we can get that going.
Absolutely, absolutely. We actually appreciate all the love that you guys are giving to the channel. Once again, 100 subscribers. If you actually make it to 100, we actually are doing a free giveaway to one lucky listener. And if you actually do hit the 100, better yet, if we even get even higher, we got more prizes. We got more giveaways. We got more stuff. Listen, we got stuff. Okay, we got things that are coming up in the future. We got the holidays coming up. We got Halloween coming up. We got Christmas coming up. We got things that are brewing in the background. But you know what fuels it? You, the listeners out there, all the players out there, the ones who interact, the ones who stick with us. And trust me, once we actually get to that point, when we get to those higher points, we are going to do more. The prizes are going to get bigger. The things are going to get bigger. Our channel, we're going to be actually doing more shows in between the weeks. But right now, we're trying to build up our crowd. And it's up to you to help us do that. So, in closing, we would like to say our wonderful goodbyes. And let's start with Mr. Johnny Lisea. Why don't you go ahead and say goodbye to our wonderful crowd?
Again, thank you for everybody for sticking by. You know, even though we had technical difficulties, you know, looking forward to doing this again.
And Tony, how about you say your wonderful salutations? Sorry.
Oh, like I said, I'm very grateful to all our listeners in our chat, especially they're like our emergency IT team that helped us out. So tell your friends, tell all your friends. If we made you laugh, we made you think, or you think we're cute, whatever, share us. Let everybody know. Like and subscribe, smash it.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, I just wanted to say once again, thank you very much from the bottom of our heart. We are looking forward to our next show. Our next show is going to be pretty fun. I'm actually going to. I'll leave it to you next day. We're probably going to talk about it maybe tomorrow when you're going to see it on the interwebs. But it's going to be a very fun one. But with that, I'm just going to say so long, farewell, keep on gaming, and of course, keep on leveling up. And we will see you next time on the next Gaming Trouble. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, buddy. Good night, everyone.
Night, players.